All right, Shalom. First off, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakodas. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and the sincere Shalom to what I Akim out here that's doing again, pushing his work in truth and in sincerity. I want to go on this video, okay, that the wicked, rich, elite, okay, are, going to try to put the poor to death, okay, and when we go into the Bible, okay, it says James 5 and 1, okay, go to now, you rich men, it says, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you, okay. In the Amplified version, it says, come quickly now, you rich who lack true faith and hoard and misuse your resources. Weep and howl over the miseries, the woes, the judgments that are coming upon you. Okay? So the top wicked elite of this world, okay, the top banking, families, okay, um, judgment is gonna come down onto them. Okay? Um they don't have no faith, okay? They don't even know what that is. Okay? Um when you are able to you know, have super filthy rich money, old money, man, uh, you don't got to care in life, okay? Um, uh, so yeah, you know what? They pass it down to their children, right? That's what the Bible say, right? Um, Psalm 17 and 14, it says, you know what? Um, uh, 13. It says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is your sword, from men which are your hand, O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, in whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. It says, they are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. Okay, so their wealth, they pass it on down, to their their children, and and they keep their bloodline, uh, pure. Okay, um, they don't marry outside of their race, their bloodline. Okay, um, it says yeah, so miseries are gonna come upon them. One thing um, that comes to mind is them being in them bunkers, okay, from the destruction that's going to come, okay. They're going to be hiding from the destruction, okay. Um, we go into uh the scriptures, okay. Hide ye from face. I believe it's in Revelation. Um, it says hide me. Yep. Uh, this is Revelation 6 and 5. 15, it says, "And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. And he said to the mountains and rocks, Fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sits on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?" Okay, so they're going to go into those bunkers. Okay, the book of Amos. I think it's Amos. The ninth chapter speaks about that. Okay, it's other chapters that speak about them going into um the bunkers. Okay, to try to hide away, the um from the Lord. Okay, from these nuclear missiles. Okay, but that's one of the things that they're doing as far as with their resources. Okay, their money. Okay, having their money. Okay, having servants. Okay, those bunkers are like cities underground. Okay, real nice. You know, and out of space. Up in the heavens. It says your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth eaten. It says your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you. Their money, which they have the gold and the silver, but they ain't gonna be able to use that. Okay, um, the money that that they have from these countries and stuff like that, that stuff is gonna be turned into thin air. Okay, uh, we- uh, because they're they slowly doing away with the dollar bill. Okay, and this is one of the things that we speak about here in Great Millstone, that um eventually they're going to try to mass um you know put the CHIP up in people. Okay, and that's where the book of Revelation 13 and 16 says, "And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads," which is the charagma, right? Now, it also says that no man might buy or sell except except those one that have that. Now, the book of Job, um, uh, 20 and 19, it says, Because he has oppressed and have forsaken the poor," right? This is one of the things that they're going to do. Okay, they're going to oppress the poor. And who's the poor in this world? Okay, typically, it's so called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, which are the Israelites. Okay, and, for us, that, speak this truth. Okay, um, there some of us may have to live off the grid. Some of us may have to be put to death. you know that's the reality of being in this thing. Okay, when we speak against the society. Okay, in regards to this the atrocities, and especially this MOTB that's about to be brought out. Okay, that's what going to be one of the biggest severances. Okay, the biggest cutoffs. Okay, that the world has ever seen. It says, because he has violently taken away an house which he builded not, right? Those banks, right? It says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he desired. Okay, these rich men, they're not going to be able to save that which they desire. Okay? Um, we shouldn't be having to pay rent, okay? Pay mortgage, okay? And how do you get to that point of trying to, uh paying rent or mortgage and stuff like that, paying property taxes, okay? We've been robbed, okay, of a life, okay? And the people who, are, the bankers, somehow, some way, they done, got the world, like, to where everything has a barcode on it now. Even natural resources, water and stuff like that, everything has a barcode on it. Okay? It comes with a price. Okay? And this is one of the reasons why they gotta pay. Okay? It says there's and as they bring these wars, right? They're expecting, things to go down. Okay? They not thinking that, that the Lord is gonna step in, okay, divine intervention, okay, and set, his men up on top, starting with Yahweh Shah, okay? It says, there shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, that's, the mass, chipping everybody, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. Okay? He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Okay? So it says, uh so your gold and silver is cankered, right? And the rest of them shall be a witness against you, because they ain't gonna be able to use, you know, um, or have anything that they desire. Okay, it says, and so eat your flesh as it were fire. Okay, it says, you have heaped treasure together for the last days. It won't do them no good. Okay, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud. We got to, work, get paid, every week, depending on the situation, get paid every 2 weeks. Some people are, living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, don't have no savings. Okay, it's just rough out here, man. Okay, well, it's going to keep on going. Okay, it's going to explain what they're going through. It says, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. So, the angels, okay, are, taking this message back to, the real God of war, the God of the armies, okay? And he is hearing this. It says it reached up on the heaven, man. Okay? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? Um, you got everything with a barcode on it, right? And then you wanna just take everything, okay, that the Lord created, okay, and say that you own it, even as people. Cause that's what it's really gonna go down to. You're saying that you own the Lord's people. And you're trying to set yourself up to be God over everybody. Okay? You can't we can't worship this truth. We can't, say that we the children of, the Lord, right, without some type of, backlash or whatever, and then to say that we not going, be down with, the, new way of things coming, okay? They're going to end up trying to put us to death. And, that the cries is going to get to the Lord. And when you going to take this man down, okay? See, they fund, these wars, both sides and stuff like that, right? But it's, the Lord, man, the real uh, God of the armies, is about to, let it rain on them, okay? It says, you have lived in pleasure on the earth and have been wanton. You have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter, okay? It says, you have condemned and killed the just, and he does not resist you. And this is one of the things why, it's going to go up into, the heavens, okay? And, you know, the Lord, is going to step in, okay, and take this man down, okay? And these same people, I gotta get this scripture, okay? The same people, man, okay? And we thrown into a pit, okay? This is Isaiah 14 and 13. It says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation, okay, in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to to hell, to the sides of the pit." Okay, we thrown into a pit. They that see you shall narrowly look upon you and consider you, saying, "Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners?" Okay, so this is what's going to happen, man. Okay, this is what's going to happen. Okay, that they're going to be thrown into the these pits, and they're going to be in continual employment. These guys who never had to work a day in their life. Okay, don't know the struggle and everything like how we got. Okay, they're going to have to clean up the earth. Okay, and they're going to go into slavery. Okay, gonna put belt to ass, man, for real, or a rod of iron hitting them with it. Okay, and who cares whether or not you know they accept it or not. Okay, but this is one of the things that is going to happen, man. This is the prophecy of the wicked rich elite, going into slavery. Okay, so with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shai and Shalom till next time.